Experiencing a quintessential feeling, a course of empowerment, and being enfolded with life's distinct degrees is evident in crossing that great path of ascension. One within the route of gaining ascension will elevate not just in physicality or mentality, but also throughout many spiritual levels. In this video, you would understand the path to ascension and get a clear perspective about how possible it is. Every person can ascend into the path or destined purpose that has been bestowed in their existence. Assuredly, the power of ascension is dynamic to behold, and it supplies one with transformative puissance to have a remarkable ability to change the significant hurdles within themselves and in the world. Growing in each stage of ascension is presented with different dimensions you have an experience with while moving in every critical step of the journey. Imperatively, ascension aligns with one's higher consciousness through the divine spirit and its emotions. It is one adventure of perseverance as one walks into the powers of authority. Renewing and revitalization are the first of many emotions one becomes introduced to. It encompasses feelings of lightness, great energy, healing, and maturation into a refreshed person. All of your body in all aspects is in a restart mode, and your body becomes fueled in its most tailor-made suit of existence. It is almost as if you were reborn physically, but ultimately, your spirit has been commanded with life-changing declarations, resulting in this weightless feel of life. One can feel a sense of freeness and rise into more stability in their physicality. Your mentality can be put through these specific gifts when you may choose not to repeat the harmful thinking patterns, but to start to fill your mind with uplifting content. Combined with feeling strengthened and empowered, these focused emotions are other observable ascension qualities. In addition, for instance, one may feel hindered spiritually due to a lack of nourishing the body with good music, words, or thoughts, affecting their livelihood and basic life tasks. But with a satisfying release from such circumstances comes the feeling of restoration and wholly opening oneself up to the varying events of life. There is a highlighted strength to reach one's full physical potential and an embracive nature to conquer any obstacle in the best way possible. This dimension then leads to beautiful joy and happiness in return. You are exercising pleasure in living out your life in the exact way that matches your heart. Joy frees one from the body's struggles and can express the most accurate contentment in their well-being. Having compassion and being passionate about fulfilling special activities and making sure to make most of the time with the individuals you have a love for. Joy is the epitome of reaching ascension spiritually because one becomes lifted with high spirits from a carried load. For example, one individual is suffering from restricting themselves back into doing physical activities, which is opposite in the direction they would delight in, uses food as a coping mechanism, but wants complete control over their physicality. You can imagine how the individual must have felt when they could overcome these personal issues and cut off dependencies on such factors to ascend in spirit. Consequently, the last spiritual mysteries of powerfully ascending are the most indispensable to arrive at. One can feel a sense of peace, oneness, consciousness, gratitude for life, and a desire to live more genuinely and authentically in one's purpose. The most treasured of all is peace from worldly disturbances that can afflict the mind, body, and spirit. There is stillness and calmness in the way the person operates as they freely think in their most natural body makeup, walking without the bondage of fear or hesitation. This great peace comes from the divine spirit, as easiness will be evident in the human flesh's fundamental components. Peaceful harmony and balance exist between every valuable priority, hobby, and livelihood in one's lively walk to ascension. A precious state of non-existent worry, blissfulness in protecting the heart, and having regard for how one would handle oneself to different people is dearest. Moreover, one feels a sense of oneness, connected with their body and spirit, in understanding what is needed to be in happiness and what ushers harm to the body. All in all, there's awareness of a more profound commitment to spiritual and physical truths toward righteousness and consciousness. One's superpower is the fulfillment of growing to one's most authentic self to ascend in their life's divine calling. Living more authentically on this exact path to elevation allows you to embrace your creativity and reap more earthly benefits than ever before. As a start, you obtain favor from both fellow men and the divine spirit, which allows you to fulfill the works of your purpose with the presence of a tight circle of supporters. Richness is evident in Ascension, involving having a quality life filled with the best materials in the world. You can experience life in abundance, not lacking any component, aiding in nourishing your physicality. Richness produces a strong and functional body and a high level of respect and connections to create changes. Worldly richness is not just holding vast quantities of something one desires, but being rich in one's purpose and movements in service to humanity. Fruits of success are another gain of Ascension. Goodness, favor, fruition, endowments, accomplishment, and achievement result from gaining success. When accomplishing a specific aim or purpose, leading others to follow in the steps shows power because you become influential in society and change the course of history. Success in the path of Ascension inspires more success for others and lets you experience more outstanding contributions to the world. Hope, becoming one contribution. What are the ancient frequencies and the geometric secrets on this proven path to Ascension? Indeed, it has plenty of objectives and specifics. Throughout history, we are fortunate to be able to have the existence of foundational and exemplary leaders who faithfully walk the proven path of Ascension. These individuals display traditional ways of connecting to your purpose, and corresponding applications to it births enormous shifts in the sensitive times of various regions. As you will notice, each person's way of character has nonviolence as the essence of their mission. The first example is Martin Luther King Jr., a well-celebrated civil rights activist. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Baptist preacher and social crusader who motivated American citizens to participate in demonstration protests of nonviolence to abolish legal segregation. He walked into Ascension for his time because he was transformative and independent of his fight for social justice. Another great leader is Nelson Mandela, a freedom fighter. On the other hand, Mahatma Gandhi was the world's most influential anti-war leader.